Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Green. Oh, wait a minute. No, I actually show up for divisions and I'm supposed to run and host matches. No, I'm TM Smith. Jim all of a sudden couldn't show up. Who knows why? Maybe he's off licking his wounds of what happens when Team 80s will probably get a hold of Kings of the Winter or whatever they want to call themselves, when Team 80s will probably whoop the shit out of them, and then they'll go cry and bitch about questions about everybody but themselves. But I'm here because I actually do work around here. And joining me, someone else that does work around here. I had to borrow her from Monday nights, but we see her on for a very rare occasion for this Tuesday night TV Fandom matchup. Jess Morgan, how are you, Jess?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I don't have, I think, nearly the hate that you do on Jim right now. Just a Saturday and I'm bored. It was either this or make pies.
Yeah, it's a long-seated hatred, but you're more enjoyable to host matches with, unlike that villainous little slime ball El Crybaby, not El Lobo, El Crybaby Jim Green. So this ought to be a good match with Ryan and Subrath tonight, Jess. What are your thoughts getting started for this?
Oh, I'm not too keen on the depth of Subrath's television knowledge, but I know Ryan lives and breathes like Power Rangers and the DC verse, and this could get interesting.
Yeah, it really is, because Subrath, he has in his playing match, he showed he has his avatar, a little bit of avatar knowledge, a little bit of knowledge all around. But yeah, like you said, Ryan lives, breathes, and stalks Power Rangers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes in for this match tonight. But enough from us. Let's hear what our competitors have to say right now.
Well, it took us 6 or 7 months to put this match together. Subrath mysteriously vanished, went off into the sunset with his beautiful bride. They got married. They had a honeymoon. He had a happy fairy tale ending. He lived happily ever after. But the honeymoon's over. Okay, this is time to get serious. It's time to get down to business, and that business is Fandom TV. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a good match. I mean, I'm pretty much going to mop the floor with this guy because he probably hasn't watched TV in about, I don't know, 7 months, maybe 8, depending on how long he was gone for. So this is going to be a real easy match, be a lot of fun. Should be some good questions thrown into the mix for good measure. But yeah, Subrath, thanks for coming for 2 minutes, but we won't be needing you anymore. So thanks for coming. We'll see you in the next century, pal.
So everybody here knows, like, this is not the first time I'm facing against someone who talks a lot. I mean, if you see the other Fandom match against Harley, I mean, he talks a lot. I mean, he talks good. He's a great talker. But you know what happened in the end? I mean, he lost. So, I mean, it just depends on who gets to the final question and answers the final points. So, I mean, I know I've been gone for like, 6 months from all this to deal with personal matters. But, I mean, Ryan is a pretty good opponent, but I'll see how far his depth is when it comes to Fandom TV. It will be interesting.
Interesting words there. Strong words from Ryan. Always strong words. Always a strong mouth on the kid. And Subrath, actually, humble Subrath, just testing the waters to see what Ryan really knows, confident in what he knows. So it ought to be pretty interesting, Jess, with both of these two.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it with you Power Rangers fans just being so hateful?
It's not us Power Rangers fans. It's
you,
all of us are
Ryan,
different.
RJ, also hateful.
We're not so hateful. It's just Ryan. There's something wrong with him. Maybe he's taking his own drugs. We don't know. But enough of that. Let's properly introduce these competitors, introduce the round, so we can get this started. Introducing first, making his Fandom TV debut, he is the Hunter, Ryan Permison. And his opponent, also making his Fandom debut. He is freshly married. The beautiful picture of him and his wife in the background. The politician, Subrath Sharma.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Didn't
with
actually know you
that.
can see that.
Oh, yeah, we can see that, Subrath. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we go into round number one. And the rules for round number one work as such. Jim, in his unoriginality, ripping off Fandom format, as you know it for Fandom fights. So it is 10 questions, 10 predetermined rounds worth 1 point apiece. You will have 15 seconds to write said answer on your whiteboard or a piece of paper. Whatever you have works fine. When called upon, you will show your answer as well as verbalize it. Verbalization is the key. Spelling, as long as you're close, we accept it. We've accepted questionable spelling before. It is fine. And there is no stealing and no deductions for any wrong answers. So, with that, Hunter, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Politician, are you ready?
The question is, are you ready? Yes, of course I am.
And Jess, please kick us off with question number one.
Okay, I'll let you have that second question. This first question is going to be in the world of Power Rangers. What original Ranger of the Core 5 in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a Power Ranger the longest in the series?
I have a feeling Ryan probably knows this off the top of his head, but
Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What original Ranger of the Core 5 in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a Power Ranger the longest in the series?
will that repeat help Subrath? We're going to find out. All right, we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Let's kick it off with the Ranger connoisseur himself, the Hunter. Ryan, what'd you get?
Blue Ranger Billy Cranston.
That is correct. And Subrath, were you able to pull it?
No, I put Jason David Frank. I thought he said
Yeah, that's why we said the Core 5 in the question.
I mean, he was a Core 5.
He
No,
was the
he was
sixth Ranger.
Yes, he was the 6th Ranger, Subrath. All right, your next question comes in the realm of Star Wars TV. And your question is such. Yoda gets sent to which planet to try and get King Katuko to allow the Republic to build a base in Toydarian territory? Let me just repeat that just to be clear. Yoda is sent to which planet to try and get King Katuko to allow the Republic to build a base in Toydarian territory? Toydarian territory, yes.
I'm not gonna use my repeat just to spare them.
It's Star Wars. They always have weird ass.
I know.
Names.
I'm not even
I'm
gonna.
a Toydarian.
Yes, it's fucking Star Wars. God damn it.
Star Wars.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Subrath first.
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it? Okay. We'll go to Ryan. Were you able to pull it?
I don't know if I spelled it right, but hopefully I pronounced it right. Felucia?
That is incorrect. The correct answer, Ragosa.
Okay. So, all right. I mixed up the two.
Yep.
All right. I tried. I was close.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, it's a good college try. That's what I always say.
Felucia. Whatever.
Jess, would you like to take us to question number 3?
Oh, gladly. I love this category. Your category is going to be Star Trek. What talented actor played the role of the alien Q in Star Trek The Next Generation and cameo roles in Voyager and Deep Space Nine one episode.
Oh, I forgot about that episode. Damn it. I wasn't sure if it was Deep Space Nine. Damn it. I remember the bits in Voyager, but I could not remember if he did Deep Space Nine. Shit. But a very talented actor that did Q. I loved watching Q in Next Generation. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Ryan first.
No idea. George Wendt.
That is incorrect. Subrath, were you able to get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Your correct answer was John Delancey,
Yes.
or as my daughter knows him as Discord in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Of course, it was John Delancey. Of course.
So many roles he did. God, he's such a versatile actor. All right. Your fourth question comes in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. What actor plays Tyrion Lannister? Great show, if I do say so myself. Jessica, do you watch it?
I actually do watch this one. I do get some TV sometimes.
I'm trying to get my wife to watch it, but she doesn't want it. I mean, she basically knows what it's about.
You might want to work on those
That's a
papers.
lot.
You need to find somebody that wants Game of Thrones in their life, Subrath. Don't do that to yourself. you need someone for Games of Thrones in your life. I mean, it's a great show. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Subrath first.
It's Peter Dinklage.
No.
That is correct. And Ryan, were you able to get it?
Nope, couldn't pull it.
Oh, we're at time all game, folks. Going into the fifth question.
Alrighty, this is in the category of animated heroes. Who is Bruce Wayne's butler in Batman the Animated Series?
Oh, darn it. What was that person's name? Oh, man. Shoot.
This is what I like to call a give me.
Man.
This was a
Well, I think
fun
the last
series.
question was a gimme too, but
Well, shit happens, I guess. But I think this one will make up for their former give me. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go to Ryan.
Alfred.
That is correct. And Subrath.
You should go by his full name, Alfred Penwood.
That is the full name. Subrath pulls it out. We are still tied, despite Ryan not knowing Alfred's last name.
No, I knew his last name. I just thought you just wanted a first name.
Well, Subrath showed off, so he beat you to it.
Yeah, whatever.
Gentlemen, in your next category of Arrowverse, one category I know one of our competitors loves. What is the first name of Felicity Smoke's mother in Arrow?
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh, man.
No, the character. I hate her so much.
She's a nice little piece of milfy action. How can you hate her?
No, anybody in the Smoke family should have been killed off these shows years ago. Especially Felicity. She should have been dead after season 2 or 3.
Do we get some kind of award if we don't answer this question?
No, unfortunately, you don't get no special award for not answering the question, Subrath. Jess, what are we going to do with these two? All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with Ryan.
Was it Donna?
That is correct for a point.
Wow.
And Subrath, were you able to get it?
No.
Because he's trying to forget everyone in the Smoke family ever existed.
Well, hopefully he forgot about her.
Second worst, actually. Felicity is number 1.
Oh, Felicity's garbage. She should have been killed off like 3 seasons ago.
All right, Jess, please take us into the next Next category before Ryan and Subrath have an aneurysm over the Smoke family.
Alrighty. Your next category is going to be in non-Netflix Marvel.
Okay.
In Cloak and Dagger, Tyrone Johnson's power comes from manipulating what force?
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little deep on this one. I don't know, but well, that's kind of the beauty with these matches too. It gives us a test not only for questions but for competitors' knowledge of the shows. All right, both of them look ready, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subrath, we go to you. Subrath?
Was it the Dark Dimension?
You had half of it right. Ryan, were you able to pull it?
I said darkness.
We were looking for dark force or zero matter.
Darn it.
Dark force or zero matter.
Would you have accepted Dark Matter?
Honestly, yes. If you would have accepted dark, if you would have said dark matter, yes, because it's scientifically, technically the same.
That was a good
Yes.
sci-fi original series too, Dark Matter.
And we'll talk about that another time. But both on the right track, close to that. But we go into our next category, non-Arrowverse DC.
All right.
So we're staying out of the Arrowverse with this question. What actor portrays Bruce Wayne in the hit show Gotham?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, man. It's a good show. Come on. Sure.
I love that. I'm sorry. I love that response.
You're great, but I just know you as Bruce Wayne. I don't know your name.
Oh, man. You don't know the actor? He was on another show that was on Fox before Gotham.
I love that. Yes. No.
Yes, no. He's a good actor, man. He's a good actor. I hope to meet him at a con one day. I hope to meet him one day and shake his hand.
We'll go 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Subrath, second repeat.
Repeat the question.
Yes, your question in non-Arrowverse DC. What actor portrays Bruce Wayne in the hit show Gotham?
It's a good show.
I'm picturing his face. I'm just wishing that he can say his name to me. That
He is vengeance. He is the night.
We've all been there,
He's Batman.
I know the feeling.
He's Batman.
I'm Batman.
He can't think of it. Just count him down. He's finished. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea what's going on.
3,
Basically, someone with a Jewish name.
2,
Oh.
1.
Seriously?
Heads down. Subrath, go ahead.
He's got nothing.
No.
I'm sorry.
Ryan,
I'm sorry.
were you able to get it?
Yeah, I figured out how to pronounce his name too not too long ago. David Mazouz.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
I got
Correct
it.
answer. Ryan, get on the board.
David Mazouz. Bruce Wayne, the future Batman.
Alrighty, your penultimate question. Before I die of laughter, is in the world of Avatar. The Boiling Rock is what type of facility?
Not a show I know anything about because I have not watched Avatar, but Jim Green was adamant to get it in, Jess.
Well, I think that might be from Legend of Korra, if we're also adding that into the Avatar universe.
This is like me before watching Harry Potter, but I'm not going to watch Avatar. I've watched Harry Potter. I'm not going to watch fucking Avatar, Jess.
Is Harry Potter rewatchable in your eyes, though, Tim?
Yes, very much so. Especially the first 2 movies. I love the first 2.
I actually really like the first one.
Yeah, they're very watchable. But we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Ryan first.
I take a guess. Is it a hideout? A place where people hide out? Keep tape.
That is incorrect. Subrath, were you able to get it?
Man. It was a
No,
Hydra.
I didn't get it.
Thought it was a Hydra.
Jess, what was our correct answer?
The correct answer was a prison.
Oh, it was okay. All right, that makes sense.
All right. And gentlemen, your final question to get us out of round number 1. In the category of Paulo Yama's favorite of anime. Anime. Your question. Here's your question in anime. In Yu-Gi-Oh! How many Egyptian god cards are there?
No, okay.
Oh,
How many cards? All right. Got it.
Card game I grew up playing, so I do know a lot about the card game and the manga and the series.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I collect the cards, actually.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right, they both seem ready, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subrath.
Was it 5?
Oh, incorrect. Ryan.
I said the same thing. I said 5.
The correct answer was 3. There was 3.
Oh.
The Winged Dragon of Ra, Obelisk the Tormentor, and Slifer the Sky Dragon. Yes. So with that, Jess, would you like to give us a score recap coming out of round number 1?
Let's see. I have Ryan at 4 points and Subrath at 2.
I have that as well, yes. That is our score coming out of round number 1.
High scores, people. High scores.
It's very close, still close, only within 2 points. As we go to the round that changes it up everywhere, the round that can make or break a game, it is our wheel round for number 2. Round number 2, our lovely wheel brought to us by wheeldecide.com. And if I feel like doing a cheap plug, which I will say this, Hunter, if you ever try to do a cheap plug on the wheel again, I will sodomize you and leave you on the side of the road for dead. Don't steal my bit, boy.
Okay.
The rules for round number 2 work as such. Each competitor will have a chance to spin the wheel. If they don't like their first spin, they can spin again unless they land on player or opponent's choice in their first spin, and they must take that. Each category has 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. They can opt down to multiple choice to make it worth 1 point, and there is stealing, so stealing is allowed in this one. With that out of the way, Ryan, you are ahead. You can decide whether you would like to spin first or defer to your opponent's Subrath.
I'll go first.
Okay. The categories on the wheel of tonight's round. Player's choice and opponent's choice, of course. We have Doctor Who, South Park, Simpsons, Game of Thrones, Arrowverse, Marvel, Netflix, Power Rangers, and DC non-Arrowverse. And it's AAA, the service that costs you a fortune and barely works anywhere. All right. Ryan, your first spin is away.
Oh, for Pete's sake, man. Come on.
It landed
Yeah,
on
spin it again.
opponent's
Spin that
choice.
wheel one more time. One more time.
No,
Subrath,
I'm
you
good.
may choose.
You get to choose his poison.
What's the categories again?
The categories are as followed: Doctor Who, South Park, Simpsons, Game of Thrones, Arrowverse, Marvel Netflix, Power Rangers, and DC non-Arrowverse, which I know Power Rangers is a difficult category for Ryan.
Doctor Who.
Oh, my
See, now
God.
he's just being a good
Yes,
Power
would you
Rangers,
like to proctor the questions on Doctor Who for Ryan?
Yeah, sure. We'll both learn something about Doctor Who.
Yeah, obviously.
Alrighty. Your first question. Who is the first companion to die on screen?
Multiple freaking choice.
Alrighty. A. Romana. B. Adric.
Yes.
C. Katrina. Or D. Polly.
C.
You lucky motherfucker.
Oh, wow. All right. Little Makuga action here, folks. Little Makuga action.
Alrighty. What is the name of the Zygon that leads the rebellion in the Zygon invasion?
Pretty sure I know this, but just to be safe, go on to multiple choice.
Alrighty. A. Bonnie. B. Clara. C. Jenna. Or D. Kate?
Ooh, man. Zygon Revolution. Can you repeat the choices one more time?
Sure. A. Bonnie. B. Clara. C. Jenna. Or D. Kate?
I'm going to say A, Bonnie.
Pulls another one out of his hindquarters for another point. Alrighty, your third question. How many actors have played the Doctor in Doctor Who? Literally the only question I know.
Oh, well, at least you know more about Doctor Who than I fucking do. Besides, he goes in a telephone booth that Superman changes in to travel time.
I'm going to say 13.
Subrath for a chance to steal.
Do you include the new one?
Yes.
Go
If it's
5.
13, is it 14?
It is 14.
All right, Subrath able to get a point there out of that.
The woman is Doctor number 14.
Yeah, Coleman, I think her last name is.
Couldn't tell you her name, I just know her number.
It's Olivia Coleman. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, your fourth question. Which Doctor meets artist Vincent van Gogh?
Oh,
Multiple choice on that one.
Alrighty. Is it A, the 12th Doctor, B, the 11th, C, the 4th, or D, the 5th?
You repeat the choices one more time?
A, the 12th, B, the 11th, C, the 14th, C, the 4th, sorry, C is the 4th, or D, the 5th?
I'll say the 5th.
That is incorrect. Subrath?
could you repeat the options again? I'm sorry.
Okay. A, the 12th Doctor, B, 11th, C, 4th, D, 5th.
11?
11th is correct for another point.
Nah, I should have thought of the later Doctors.
What year did the story Genesis of the Daleks air?
Oh, we're still in this category? I thought there were only... Okay. I must have...
5 questions.
There's 5 questions.
Oh, I thought you... Oh, okay. I thought you said 4 when you were doing your intro, but I guess I was heard wrong.
Oh, I probably messed it up. It
yeah,
wouldn't be
you
the
said
first
4.
time, Ryan.
Oh, 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need a multiple choice. Yeah, multiple choice.
Alrighty. A, 1974, B, 1975, C, 1976, or D, 1978?
I'll say 1975.
I don't know how you do this.
Oh, it was 75.
It was 75.
Woo! Okay. All right.
Coming out of Ryan's round, Ryan is increasing his score by 3 points to get him up to 7. Subrath behind him with 5, having some key steals out of that. So we go to Subrath. You are up at our lovely wheel. I wish I could say opponent's choices off the categories, but it's not. We spin for Subrath. Netflix Marvel.
Let's do it.
All right. I will proctor your questions for Netflix Marvel. And your first question. Which of the 4 defenders of Marvel's Defenders try to save a character named Shaft in Cambodia but fails to do so?
Iron Fist.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. In Daredevil, what is the name of the bar that Matt, Foggy, and Karen often frequent?
I can use my multiple choice on this, right?
Yes, you have multiple choice.
No, just wait.
Okay. You just wanted to make sure you had multiple choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, if you need it, it is there. It is round 2.
Ah, damn it. Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, Josie's Bar, B,
Josie's Bar.
Dan's.
Josie Bar.
That is correct for 1 point. He just needed the name, folks.
I know
All
it
right.
starts with J. So there's no right name.
Yeah, that is true. All right, your third question. Who plays Shades / Hernan Alvarez in Luke Cage?
Oh fuck, the actor. He's a great actor, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple choice, of course.
Right, your options are A, Eric LeRae Harvey, B, Theo Rosie, C, Frank Whaley, or D, Ron Cephas Jones.
Ron Cephas.
Ron Cephas Jones. Thank you, Jess.
I think it was Theo Rossi.
What was your answer?
Theo Rossi.
That is correct for 1 point. Nice.
What the heck?
All right, your penultimate question. What year saw the premiere of Jessica Jones Season 1?
2015.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Jeez.
And your final question. What name, first and last, is Frank working under while working construction
Oh,
in The Punisher?
he has that beautiful beard.
I am jealous because he can grow a full
That's-
beard and I fully can't yet.
That's a little.
I mean, I'm trying. Yeah, so.
Yes.
Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, Paul Castagone, B, Peter Castellone, C, Pike Castagon, or D, Pete Castelloni.
I'm thinking it's either Paul or Pete.
What is your option? Or your choice, I should say.
Was it Pete? D, the answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Yes. Subrath with a clean sweep there, Jess. What is our score coming out of round number 2? That we are done with it now.
Oh, I got Subrath taking a quite commanding lead after his round 2 there. We are at Subrath with 12 and Ryan at 7.
That is correct of what I got as well. Subrath with a big comeback in round number 2. Oh, man, that was a big round for Subrath. But with that, we go into round number 3, which, if you've seen Fandom fights, you know how this round works. There's 5 categories, 5 questions from said categories where the players will bet points. They can bet from 0 to 2 points. They will bet their points after they hear the category, bet their points, hear their question, and if they get it right, they get those points. If they get it wrong, they lose those points. There is no stealing, and we are back to writing on your whiteboards or writing on something. So with that, we go into it. Jessica, would you like to give them their first category they can bet their points on?
Alrighty, your first question is going to come in the category.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good. Yeah, sorry.
The first question in round 3 is going to come in the category of The Simpsons.
All right. Wonder if they'll be ballsy here with betting points, Jess. I wonder.
It's one of the very few categories in TV fandom I might do okay in. Because I'm a child and I like animated things.
Yes.
Pretty colors.
Right. They have their time, so we'll go. Ryan, you are behind. How many points will you bet?
0.
Okay. And Subrath.
1.
All right. Subrath betting 1. All right, Ryan, please play along for stats purposes, as you know the drill. And Jess, would you like to give them the question?
Alrighty. Your question is, what is the name of Krusty the Clown's current sidekick on the Krusty the Clown show?
I think by Ryan's look, he's happy that he bet 0. And he's probably putting a hate-filled speech on his board.
I don't know, Smithers. You may be right, or you may be wrong.
Always so negative.
He just had that look in his eye, Jess, so I couldn't help it. All right, we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan, you bet 0, so what did you have for stats purposes?
Was it Sideshow Bob?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Subrath, were you able to pull it?
I'm only thinking about one, the monkey, right? Was his name Polo or something? The monkey. I know it's a monkey.
No.
The answer we were looking for was Sideshow Mel, or his full name,
Sideshow.
Melvin Van Horn.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Sideshow Bob was his first one and then left because of jealousy, and he got Sideshow Mel.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. All right. Subrath losing a point on that one, but Ryan betting 0, just losing accuracy. All right. Your next category you can bet points on is the category of DC non-Arrowverse. DC non-Arrowverse. Live action shows outside of everyone's favorite Arrowverse, aka Ollie/Felicity love story.
Nope. That's now Flash and Iris.
Wow.
That's
Subrath
shame.
disowning the Arrow show. Wow. All right. Well, let's go to Subrath first. How many points did you wager?
1.
All right. Subrath playing it safe with 1. Ryan, what about you?
Way to go, risk it. 2 points.
All right. Risking it for the biscuit. All right.
Haven't heard that one before.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Your question. Adam West's Batman series lasted for how many seasons? Going old school here, Jess. Everyone loves 1966's Adam West Batman.
I got the entire series on DVD for Christmas last year.
On DVD. That's cool. That's cool.
I didn't know they put it on DVD just yet.
Yeah,
I didn't know they did that.
It's on Blu-ray and DVD.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they paid tribute to Adam West, Burt Ward. So good on them.
All right. Well, you learn something new every day, folks. And they're both ready, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan, let's go to you since you bet the big points.
Was it 3 seasons?
That is correct. And Subrath.
I messed it up. I picked 4.
Would have gone for 4. Would have gone for 4, but 3. It went for 3.
Tres. Went for 3.
So with that, we are at 10-9.
Yep.
Really close game now, everybody. Jess, what is our next category?
Okay, your next category is going to be Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite series, presented to us by the Mother of Dragons herself, Jess Morgan.
Winter is coming. It's one of the few things I know from that series. It's one of the few things I know.
All right, I think you're both ready, so let's go. Subrath, what did you wager?
Valar Morgul is 3 points.
You can only go to 2 points.
You can only go up to 2, son.
Oh, sorry. I thought this
Jeez.
was more down.
Oh
No.
my!
You can
You
only go to
will
2.
occur.
Pick 2 points.
Okay, Subrath going 2. Ryan, what are you going with?
I'm gonna play it smart. 0.
Okay. And Miss Mother of Dragons, would you like to give them their question?
Sure. Who is the biological father of Gilly's son?
I always love her and Sam's story. I really do.
All right. That one.
Very good series. So many good characters. So many good stories.
I've heard good things about it.
Yes, yes. Too bad they shortened all the episodes in the later seasons because probably of money, but who knows?
Scheduling problems too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Subrath, you bet the big points. What was your answer, sir?
Was it Lord Caster?
Yes, it was.
Jeez.
Good job. Ryan, were you able to get anything for accuracy purposes?
I said Tiberius Stark.
Ah. Well, Subrath making up for those 2 points he lost earlier. Ryan still staying at 9. 3-point game. We continue, folks. And your next category you can bet points on. Netflix Marvel. Netflix Marvel is a category you can bet points on. Write them down on your whiteboard. Which I have to eventually just get around sometime this weekend or week, depending on when I have free time to binge watch season 3 of Daredevil.
Such a great show.
They just canceled Luke Cage and Iron Fist. I'm just
Yeah.
so disappointed.
Iron
canceled
Fist,
Luke Cage?
yeah, I don't know why you would cancel one of the better shows on that network, period, but apparently they're idiots.
Wow.
Idiots.
Well, all right, they're both ready, so let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as I write angry letters to Netflix. Ryan, what'd you bet?
I'm going to go with 1 point.
All right, and Subrath.
Also 1 point.
Okay.
Oh, we're both playing it safe. All right.
All right. Both playing it safe there with 1. And your question. What is Matthew Murdoch's middle name?
Man.
We're in round 3, so let's see how the knowledge persists.
I mean, I know it's not Daredevil. Matthew Daredevil Murdoch. No.
Yes, it is not
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I wish his middle name was that simple.
It is not Daredevil, folks.
Such a great show. Great character.
Yes, I hope season 3 lives up to the hype that I've seen so far.
Trailer was great. Hope
Yes.
it lives up to it. Granted, I won't get to it for a few months because I'm busy as heck, but can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Love Daredevil.
Yes.
Love what's his name? Charlie Cox. Great actor.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Subrath first.
Was it Steven? Matthew Steven Murdoch.
That is incorrect. Ryan, were you able to get it?
I took a guess. He was named after his father, Matthew Jack Murdoch.
The correct answer we were looking for, folks. Matthew Michael Murdoch.
Triple M.
Triple M. It was
Yes.
M.
And we get to our final question.
Which comes down to all of the marbles. Jess, what is their final category?
Your final category is my personal favorite, South Park.
Uh-oh. How's this going to go for them?
What's the score right now?
8 to 11.
9. I got 8 to 9.
What is it?
Because
Is it
Subrath started at 12, then he lost the first point and the second point,
Oh,
and then got 2 more at the third one, and then lost one.
So it's
okay.
I've been keeping track.
Okay.
Okay.
So say it again. What was the score? One more time.
8 to 11.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
That's why it helps to have 2, because sometimes people accidentally get screwed out of points, and I don't mean to do it on purpose to them. All right, they're both ready. So let's go to Subrath. How much are you betting?
I'm betting egg, 0 points.
And Ryan?
Going with 1.
All right. Jess, for stat purposes, go ahead and give them their question, because we have to do that because
Reasons.
we were able to go down to the last question, even though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, in the episode More Crap, what food establishment does Randy consume that created a world record-sized crap for him?
Yes, this was a great episode.
I know. Oh.
But then again, what guy hasn't done this of, after taking a humongous shit, you say, I took the world's biggest shit.
Nice job, Subrath. Not betting any points. We could have gone to sudden death, you fool. Jeez.
Oh. Does this make Subrath the math king now?
Nice job, Subrath. You just ruined
either
this whole
that
match
or
for
the
everybody.
suspense killer. We called the suspense killer. That's what I called Jed there for that one
The
match.
hard work we put into this, and you had to ruin it. You had one job, Subrath.
All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian, what did you get?
I don't have a prayer to save my own skin in this match now. It was a Taco Bell.
That is incorrect. Subrath, what'd you have? Nothing?
Nah, I'm just thinking.
Well, was it KFC or Popeyes?
And your winner,
Yeah, thanks a lot, Subrath.
the politician, Subrath Sharma. The correct answer, P.F. Chang's. P.F. Chang's was the answer we were looking for.
Oh, man. That was out of left field. I never would have gotten that one.
Yes. P.F. Chang's, one of the greatest South Park foods, apparently, to take the world's biggest crap.
Uh-oh.
Jess, that was one hell of a match. What were your thoughts coming out at the end of that?
It was over after round 2, let's be honest.
Oh. Well, first thought was Ryan was kind of a lucky little shit in that Doctor Who category.
Yes, he was. He was very lucky to come out of that one with some Makuga guesses there. Subrath hoping to get some more steals out of that to work in his favor. But yeah, Ryan was very lucky in Doctor Who.
And secondly, I'm disappointed in both of you for your lack of John Delancey.
Well,
We're not
Star Trek is not everyone's cup of tea, I could say, but it is mine. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. But yeah, it's. I think what really hurt was the second round for Brian landed on opponent's choice, Subrath over Doctor Who, able to steal some points. I didn't know Subrath knew his Doctor Who, and then Subrath got Netflix Marvel, which he was able to just run away with. And I mean, round 3, it is how it is. You have to, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. And both of them playing a little bit of safe. Subrath, one of them bet big. It kind of hurt him and brought it closer, but he was able to make up for it to open that lead a little bit. Now he moves on to the second round, which, depending on who wins the next few matches, his opponents could vary depending on who wins, but it's going to be an interesting setup to see how he continues on with this tournament. And, of course, with Ryan, I know he's going to want to bounce back and plot revenge, hopefully not locking people in Afghani prisons like he did in Prison Cell Kane. But, it's going to be interesting, Jess, to see what the future holds for both of these in this tournament. All right, with that, let's go to post-match interviews with our competitors right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with our winner, the politician Subrath Sharma. Subrath, how you feeling after that great win?
I mean, like I said before, I mean, the more you talk, the more of a chance you're gonna be beaten by me. I mean, how many matches do I have to prove it to you? I mean, I did it to Harley. He talks a lot. I beat him, and now I did it again against a guy who loves Power Rangers in his, I don't know, late 20s. I used to love Power Rangers, but I've grown up. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm looking forward to whoever I'm playing next. Who am I playing next?
Well, you will be playing the loser of the Arrowverse Championship match that, with Kane being in prison, hasn't released yet. But you will be facing the loser out of Eli and Zadius. So either one of those two, depending on who loses that match, you'll be facing them in the next round, Subrath.
I mean, as much as I want to face Eli, I mean, we are basically on the same faction. I know he's good in his geekdom trivia. I mean, I'm basically just gonna lose to him. I mean, he knows a lot in the fandom trivia. But Zadius, it'll be interesting for me to see Zadius. I haven't seen his knowledge quite a lot, so it'll be interesting to see Zadius. So either of them, I'm okay with them.
All right. And you had to have been really happy in round 2 hitting Netflix Marvel to counteract with opponent's choice. It was probably kind of like hitting players and opponent's choice for you. Subrath?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What I was asking was, with hitting Netflix right after opponent's choice, that had to be like hitting players and opponent's choice for you in round 1 for how fast you went through the Netflix category.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations again,
I like it.
Yes. Congratulations again on your win, Subrath. We will see you in the next round where you have a hell of an opponent, depending on who loses that match, coming at you. So, Subrath, congratulations. And we go to our unfortunate loser, Ryan, the Hunter Permison. Ryan, that had to be a heavy loss for you coming out of that. What was going through your mind after? Because you were in the lead coming out of round 1, but round 2 just didn't go your way, bud.
Yeah, I would like to challenge that wheel. I think that wheel is against me for some reason. It doesn't like me very much. I don't think the wheel has ever liked me in any of the matches in any of the leagues I've competed in up to this point in time. So I'm challenging the wheel. I don't like you. When the next time I see that wheel, I'm going to punch its living lights out. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I played one match. It was a play-in match, I think it was. I played for 5 minutes with 15 questions, and I kicked everyone's tail. So that was fun. Who'd have thunk that would happen? And then I come in here and go up against Subrath, who I really thought I was going to mop the floor with this kid because he's been gone for like 6-7 years and he doesn't even know it. But yeah, it just wasn't my night. It wasn't my time. It wasn't my time. So if you bring me back for Fandom TV somewhere down the line, once all the tournaments and the championship matches have concluded, I'll give it another go. If not, that's fine too, because my focus is really on Fandom, just maybe not the Fandom TV side of it, more Fandom fights, because I love movies and I will always love movies. For the beginning of time to the end of time, it doesn't matter. So thanks for having me. After round, as soon as I spun the wheel and it landed on opponent's choice, it was pretty much over at that point. I was like, dude, seriously, wheel, give me a freaking bone, throw me a freaking bone here. But it doesn't want to do that. It doesn't like me very much, so that's fine. I'll get back at that wheel someday. I'll just punch its lights out. Yeah. But
well, I'm sure after this tournament we'll see you'll have plenty of opportunities in Fandom TV. If you'd want to compete again, we would love to have you back. I'm sure, like I said, that wheel, if it's nicer to you and lands on something to give you a chance, you know, I think you could have scored a lot more if it would have gave you something that you had a better feel for. But I mean, you didn't do too bad with Doctor Who. You were able to get at least 3 questions out of that, which me going into it would have been like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'd probably be willing to give Fandom TV another go. We'll see where the chips fall after all the matches and championships have concluded. But yeah, it's interesting questions, interesting league. Clearly, there's a few shows I did not grow up on, among others. So, but yeah, thanks for having me. I guess this was fun for about, I don't know, first 5 or 10 minutes of round 1, and then went to downhill. So thanks for those last few minutes. And Subrath, congrats on your happy ending. You live happily ever after with your loved one, and we'll see you whenever. By the way, whoever his next opponent is, whoever is watching this, please just demolish this guy for me since I lost. Please. I want to get a little bit of revenge. So anybody who's out there who goes up against this guy, just beat the living heck out of him so I can put a smile back on my face. Thank you so much. Back to you in the studio, Tim.
All right. Well, strong words there from Ryan at the end there. Things didn't go quite his way, but that is the life of it. But we throw it back to our hosts, Jess and myself, right now.
And once again, we have another man blaming everything else except for himself for his performance.
Well, are you really surprised at this point, Jess? I mean, he might as well join the Kings of Winter at this point. But,
It gets irritating sometimes.
oh,
Just admit you fucked up for a day.
I did admit. I said it wasn't my night. I did say that. So.
Shut up. Oh, yes. They'll never admit it, Jess. They never will. It's just how it is. But, I mean, other than that, Subrath just taking control after round 2 and going into round 3 with the lead, able to hold it for the win. Close match. It's going to be great to see who he goes against with either the loser of Eli or Zadius. Both of them you know pretty well, Jess.
Yes. One is in my stable, and the other one has kicked my ass a couple times.
Yes. And, I mean, both of them know their TV. Both of them. I've seen the Arrow match. I know how it went. Both of them had a great showing. So it's going to be interesting to see who he goes up against, which I kind of know because, like I said, I was there for it. I saw it, but I'm not going to reveal that information until Kane gets internet privilege in his prison cell that Ryan put him in, and we can get the match. But for all of us here, because we'll close this out so we can get out of here for the night, for all of us here, let's go into shameless plugs and promotions as we always do, starting with our winner, Subrath Sharma. Where can the good kids find you online, sir?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. That's for one. I mean, I'll be on the Multiplex group, and yeah, I'll be around.
All right.
Anyway.
He is back to stay, folks. He is here to stay. All right. And our unfortunate loser, Ryan, where can the good kids find you online?
Well, you'll be fine. You can find me plotting my revenge and coming back and getting a few more victories in this Multiplex Entertainment awesome tacular stuff that you guys do. You can find me on Facebook at Ryan Permison, RyanPermison, or on Twitter and Instagram at RyanRPM5. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Nerd Culture. It's our logo right there. You can find us on YouTube at Nerd Culture. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at It's Nerd Culture. New videos are up right now. We got more new videos coming your way very soon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Now, I also compete in a lot of movie trivia leagues, so you'll see me there, and we'll have a blast. We'll have a good old time. Thanks for having me.
All right. And my great co-host for this match tonight, Jess Morgan. Where can they find you online?
They can find me all over Facebook and Twitter, and a completely blank Instagram account if you really feel the need to. Then you can usually find me in my poorly decorated office hosting Movie Warzone on Monday nights.
All right. And I am TM Smith. You can find me here all over Multiplex, keeping everything in line and check, as you can see with TV, doing the job that somebody else should be doing, but hey, what are you going to do? Yes, you can find me here helping out whenever I can with Jess and Jake on Mondays over at Movie Warzone, doing all the work here on TV Tuesdays because, God forbid, no one else does. And Wednesdays for Sports Battlefield with the great man Dan Skip Allen that he is, helps with that. Great guy over there. And, of course, helping out with the dastardly king, Caleb Coho over Fridays on Fandom Fights. And for our other programs and shows, there's Around the League every Sunday with Nico. Bits of things here and there, some new projects coming out of the work with Jake and Caleb with a new project they've been working on coming out for Thursdays whenever we get it released. Of course, you can find us on YouTube and Facebook at Multiplex Entertainment, Twitter, Multiplex YT, and of course, Instagram, Multiplex Entertainment Network. You can find a bunch of fun stuff on there. TeePublic, you can buy your favorite player shirts, support your players, support the artists, support everybody. So for all of us, that is our winner, Subrath, our loser, Ryan, my co-host, Jess. I am TM Smith, and we'll see you next week for another Fandom Fight TV.